Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Good evening, everybody. Just in from Sterling Heights, where a woman has escaped a possible sexual assault.
The search is on for the man she says followed her home, made his way into her apartment, and started inappropriately touching her. Mara McDonald has just arrived on the scene. Mara, what can you tell us?
Jason, first of all, take a look behind me. You can see Sterling Heights PD are out here. This all developed within the last half hour or so. We are in an apartment complex near the Van Dyke Expressway and 59. Essentially what has happened here is this woman came home from work. She tried to get in the door of her townhouse. The next thing she knows, some random man is forcing his way into her apartment behind her, gets in there, shuts the door, and starts grabbing at her. I mean, clearly his intentions were to rape her. She pushes him off, gets away from him, runs out of her apartment, runs next door to a neighbor. They call 911, and then the guy who was in there with her takes off running. Now, Sterling Heights PD just got here. They're trying to figure out who's who and what's what. They tell us that they are working on a suspect description right now. It's unclear whether he took off on foot or in some kind of car, but detectives are in there right now. They're working it up. We'll stay on top of it, and as soon as I know more, we will come back to you live. We are in Sterling Heights right now. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara, keep us posted. In other news tonight, cockroach concerns. Parents want answers about what's being done to rid the insects at a local elementary school. And the thought of them is enough to just make your skin crawl.
Definitely, but the elementary students have seen them up close and personal. Jermont Terry is live in Hamtramck with how long this has been a concern. Jermont?
Jason, when you ask your child how did school go today, the last thing you expect to hear about are cockroaches. But parents here at this elementary have been dealing with this issue for 5 months now.
It's safe to say Emily Wooten and her son Dylan have an unusual routine when he gets home from school.
Every single day, we go in the back door, he changes his clothes on the back porch.
Dylan's a second grader at Early Childhood Elementary in Hamtramck. Since November of 2016, roaches have been a problem here.
Multiple kids had seen them. They were coming out from behind the chalkboards.
This mother couldn't believe roaches were roaming the building.
And then he started coming home saying they were naming cockroaches. They had families of cockroaches.
Hamtramck schools acknowledge the roaches are around.
Hallways, restrooms, classrooms.
And just last week, this exterminator came out. He sprayed the entire building, including the cafeteria, during spring break. The superintendent tells me there's no indication the school has an infestation of roaches.
And actually, we really don't know. We sure hope there isn't, and my sense is there is not, but they are there, and we take this very seriously.
The superintendent adds they were using bait and gelling, but that's changed.
We went from once a month on this to once a week, and then in the building that we found the issues to twice a week. It came again, so then we're doing the pesticide spray.
The hope is this increased spraying will eliminate the problem and give parents some comfort.
I just want to see the problem resolved.
And Emily just wants to quit checking her son's backpack before she brings it into the house. We should point out that another round of pesticide spraying will take place here at the elementary school on Friday. The district is hoping that will truly tackle this issue. Reporting live in Hamtramck, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Yeah, and the way you described that, Jermont, clearly there's a problem if she's checking the backpack. But do they? How about the district? Is there a chance roaches are in other schools there?
Well, they are now, in light of what's happening at this elementary school, Jason, they're going to actually spray all of the schools in the district just to play it safe. That's how serious the superintendent is taking this situation.
All right. Well, hopefully they get it cleared up. Jermont, thanks.
New at 11, an arrest has been made in the shooting that killed two brothers. Alex Stewart and Louis Phillips were shot Sunday on Detroit's west side. Tonight, police arrested the suspected gunman in southwest Detroit. No information on a motive for the shooting has been released.
Quite a scare for 24 students when their school bus was rear-ended on Detroit's west side today. 18 of the kids from Joy Prep Academy were taken to the hospital to get checked out after an SUV slammed into the back of the bus. None of their injuries were serious. The crash remains under investigation. A body so badly burned, investigators can't tell if it's a man or a woman. The body was found outside of a burning home on Detroit's east side. The victim's hands and feet were also tied up. The remains are now with the medical examiner for an autopsy.
The company Nestle is getting an earful tonight at a DEQ meeting as it requests to nearly double the water it can pump out of Michigan. Hundreds of residents in Big Rapids on the west side of the state don't want Nestle taking the groundwater from their backyard. Nestle is asking the state to approve pumping from 150 gallons per minute to 400 gallons per minute. The company says it will have no negative impact on the environment.
The broken sewer line sitting 48 feet below the surface in Fraser will need to be dug out and replaced, but that means an end is in sight. It took 3.5 months for crews to reroute the sewage away from the sinkhole. Now they'll replace the broken pipe with one expected to last 200 years. But crews will have to build a cage around the sinkhole, and that means they'll be pounding steel beams 20 hours a day for the foreseeable future.
We have great sympathy for the folks that live in this immediate area and the businesses, but we are trying to go as fast as we can to complete this project and let them get their lives back to normal here.
In the meantime, they're going to send a robot into the rest of the 19 miles of sewer pipe to inspect every inch to make sure another sinkhole isn't brewing somewhere.
Today, President Trump said the relationship between the U.S. and Russia may be at an all-time low. He made the statement during a joint news conference with the NATO Security General. The president says his administration is willing to get along with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Be a fantastic thing if we got along with Putin and if we got along with Russia. And that could happen, and it may not happen. It may be just the opposite. I can only tell you what I would like to do. I would love to be able to get along with everybody. Right now, the world is a mess.
Tensions have certainly risen over the conflict in Syria. Russia denies that it covered up the attack.
2 more security officers are off the job tonight, suspended for their role in the violent removal of a United Airlines passenger, and that passenger will soon talk about the incident. The officer seen grabbing Dr. David Dow and throwing him down was already placed on leave. The airline is reimbursing the tickets now of all passengers on that flight. Dr. Dow will speak publicly about that incident tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, another big-name business opens its doors in downtown Detroit.
Athletic apparel and shoemaker Under Armour will officially open in the morning. Tonight, they held a private party to celebrate. The 3-story building on Woodward will have everything from men's and women's clothing to children's apparel as well. Doors will open at 10 in the morning.
Very exciting. A thief committed to getting away doesn't stop when police throw down the stop sticks. You'll see what happens after he finally did stop.
And a little girl narrowly missed a stray bullet. The video shows just how close she was to being shot. Ben?
Can that sunshine that was with us today not coming back tomorrow? We're going to be under clouds for the entire day. The question is, will they be leaking anything? We'll check that out coming up.
A local human trafficking victim comes forward.
He beat me. He had me in hotel rooms by myself for weeks.
Women and children fighting to stay alive.
A girl might be victimized, say, in Southfield for 2 weeks. Then that exploiter or pimp might move them to Madison Heights.
The defenders exposing what's really going on in Metro Detroit. Next.
It's a trap. Once you're there, it's hard to get out of. It's really hard.
A local human trafficking victim breaks her silence, sharing what is really going on in Metro Detroit. Tonight, a lesson in how women and children are targeted for human trafficking, how it is so difficult to escape, and the reality check that this is happening here in Metro Detroit.
We'll show you how a local task force is really making a difference, but we'll start with a local victim coming forward, sharing her story. Here's Local 4 Defender Karen Drew.
It's a crime we report more and more often, human trafficking. Detroit is a hot spot. Many pimps bring their victims here, but at the same time, Southeast Michigan has a very active task force made up of local, state, and federal agents making arrests after arrests. So how does one become a victim? Here's one young lady brave enough to share her story.
I was 17 at the time when I met him.
This woman hiding her identity was human trafficked. She spent countless weeks in hotel rooms selling sex, but never getting any of the money. So how did she get here? Well, it started with a promise of becoming a model. And to get experience, she would first start with adult entertainment.
And he told me the money would be used towards the modeling, and I believed him.
That money was never used for modeling. Then came prostitution.
It's a trap. Once you're there, it's hard to get out of. It's really hard. He beat me. He had me in hotel rooms by myself for weeks go hungry because I wouldn't obey what he wanted me to do. I really thought that if I didn't leave, he probably was going to kill me.
It is a huge problem, human trafficking here.
While this victim fell for a promise of modeling, many other victims are runaways or blackmailed, targeted on social media by sharing indecent photos of themselves with someone they believe likes them. Then to get those photos back, the girls must pay up through sex acts.
These exploiters are using drugs, especially heroin, to get these girls high and hooked on the drugs, and then they will use that as coercion in terms of making them work.
Then they keep moving the women and children around so police can track them down.
A girl might be victimized, say, in Southfield for 2 weeks. Then that exploiter or pimp might move them to Madison Heights for a couple weeks, and then maybe over to Grand Rapids.
The city of Southfield has seen numerous human trafficking cases over the past 10 years. With the number of freeways, hotels, and proximity to Detroit, it can be the perfect spot for the crime. But the police department is cracking down vigorously.
It was about 5 years ago, and we started to see that we had an increase in prostitution, human trafficking, and other exploitation-related crimes.
The chief says residents in the community really responded to the task force motto, see it, report it, end it. And that made a huge difference in not only arresting the pimps and exploiters, but providing social services to the victims.
It's about understanding what their underlying problems are and getting them the help that they need.
And I'm glad I got away because I was able to repair myself.
Social service help provided by that task force helped this victim.
Finally, when I left him, I went back to school. I'm now a certified nursing assistant. I'm also a PCT, which is patient care technician. I can breathe and say I can finally put him behind me.
Again, the motto of the task force, see it, report it, end it. These law enforcement agencies are depending on residents and businesses to help in the fight against human trafficking. Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.
So very important to bring awareness to this subject.
Like she said, I mean, I think a lot of people you just don't think it's happening right around the corner from you.
Yep, right.
Such a dark world, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, here's a look at what I'm working on for tomorrow night. Growing your family is supposed to be joyful, but the struggle to conceive a child is heartbreaking for many couples.
It was unreal. I couldn't even believe it.
Giorgio and Kristen spent years trying to get pregnant and nearly gave up.
I got stuck in that part of, that blame. Like it was all my fault. I did it. I did something to cause it.
But now they've found a way to bring hope to couples just like them. Their difficult journey tomorrow at 11.
Well, clearly Ben wants me to mow the lawn. You're making this weather just too good. You want me to just fire it up and get to work.
We gave you the water. We gave you the sunshine.
You got all the ingredients.
It's getting there. Yeah. But we are going to still be on a dry stretch for a while, which we do need, and that is going to be tomorrow. Despite the fact that we've got showers crossing the lake right now, you can see a lot of that green hanging out around Grand Rapids and points north. Not a lot of the clouds have been able to really hang on here, but they will as we get past midnight. In fact, we start looking at some of the reporting stations. Looks like Muskegon, the only spot that's actually reporting rain, but you can see where those clouds cut off, and we start getting at least some partly to mostly clear skies on the east side of the state. Speaking of green grass, don't you wish your lawn looked like this? Gorgeous shot over there at Comerica. They really got that field looking nice, but it'll get there. 51 is where we're at right now. Of course, we have had plenty of rain. We saw that sunshine today, and temperatures as we get through the next 7 days are going to be headed upward. Very light winds out there, and this is one of the reasons that we don't think that rain is going to make it on our side of the state. Pressure's on the high side right now at 30-43, and that sinking air is going to keep a lot of those showers from moving in. Pollen report is high, so if you've had problems with allergies, oak, cottonwood, and juniper all have high pollen right now. Grasses and weeds not pollinating, so that is a good news. As high pressure, though, slides to the east, we will eventually get some showers in here, but it's not going to be from this system. It's going to be really that warm front that you see to the south. It's going to be moving in here very early on Saturday morning. So Thursday and Friday dry. By the time we get into Saturday, We'll start out with showers and a few thunderstorms north of this front. And then we'll see the temperatures really move upward on Saturday, mid-70s and maybe even close to 80 in a couple locations as we get into Saturday afternoon. Skies will become increasingly cloudy as we get past midnight. Temperatures around 42 for that overnight low. Here are the high temperatures tomorrow. Remember, averages this time of year 58, and we're going to be smack dab on it in the city tomorrow. 57 in Southfield and Troy. Similar temperatures here in our south zone, except for places that are a little bit closer to the lake. 45 in Luna Pier, 49 in Monroe. That east wind keeping things cool there. Almost 10 degrees warmer inland. West zone, though, away from the lakes, everybody's in the upper 50s. And in our north zone tomorrow, Lake Huron having an influence here in Lexington and Port Huron, but a lot of mid-50s across the majority of the zone for high temperatures tomorrow. There are the 70s that show up on Saturday, both there and Easter Sunday. We're looking for early chances of showers and storms. Looks like the afternoon hours are going to be dry. And then the temperatures go back down, but still average for this time of year in the upper 50s. And we do have plenty of sunshine, so those lawns will be greening up and growing before you know it.
Yep.
Be able to get a tan too. This is perfect all around.
All right, Jason. Well, I'm sorry, Ben. And Ben, yeah. It's a tweet.
He did the heavy lifting.
It's a tweet boasting how a woman lost weight without exercising, why the magazine behind the headline is being accused of an insensitive bait and switch.
Also, she was inches from death. This video is absolutely amazing. Bullets fly by a little girl's head where those gunshots were coming from. Coming up next.
Books.
We remain on the scene of breaking news in Sterling Heights tonight, where police are searching for the man who forced his way into a home and tried to sexually assault a woman. It happened at the Autumn Woods apartment complex just south of Hall Road. The woman says the man followed her as she was walking into her townhouse, started groping her. She was able to fight him off and escape. We're waiting for police now to release a description of her attacker, and as soon as we have that and learn more information, we'll pass it along on clickondetroit.com and have it on Local 4 News Today starting at 4:30 a.m. Also in Sterling Heights, a military-grade round has been safely taken care of after a man brought it to the police station.
Several buildings were evacuated earlier today. The man told police he found the mortar device and didn't know what to do with it. All the city buildings were back open just a few hours later. A backhoe was stolen this morning from a Checkers on Livernois. It turned up 5 miles away at a Comerica Bank on Michigan Avenue. It was used to try to steal the ATM, but the thieves were not successful. No arrests have been made. After 7 decades, it's time for a new look. Detroit-based Better Made Potato Chips replace their old sign of 70 years with a new one. The old sign will be on display inside the facility. You can see the new sign if you drive by the Gratiot Avenue building on the city's east side.
Stray bullets mishitting a little girl by inches in a situation that obviously could have ended much worse. The 4-year-old girl skips over to a set of chairs at a barbershop in a city outside Phoenix. As she sits down, gunfire shatters the window, first on her left side, then her right. She suffered just minor injuries from glass debris, but she's doing okay. 2 men were arrested in connection to the shooting, which started at a nearby tattoo shop.
A police chase through the streets of Los Angeles County leads to a takedown by 3 officers. The van had been reported stolen when the driver took off at a high rate of speed. He darted in and out of traffic and ran through intersections. Police threw down stop sticks after he drove through a school parking lot. The tires wore down to the rim, so the driver jumped out, strolled away from police. But when a cop ran toward him, he started running too. Officers tackled him, you see there, and then later arrested him.
Cosmo readers are upset with the magazine for implying cancer is a diet plan. The magazine posted this tweet advertising how the woman pictured here lost 44 pounds without exercising, but in the article it's revealed she suffered a host of health problems, including a rare cancer which caused her to lose weight. Since the backlash, the tweet has been deleted. Cosmo also changed the headline of that story. Marvin Gaye can set the mood in any situation, even when a baby is crying.
A Houston 1-year-old named Breland is so in love with one of his songs, when it comes on, it turns her whole attitude around. How about that? Her parents say it all started when she heard the song on a candy commercial, and she started dancing to it. So now they use that song, Marvin Gaye, whenever she needs soothing. And you can see there, it just really does turn her whole attitude around.
It works in the newsroom as well. Whenever we play it in there, everybody
Just turns around.
starts dancing.